Friends, hey, I don't want to waste your time. Let's get right into what's going on here with Nvidia. So here's the Skippy of what we should probably be saying to each other, the honest situation. First off, if anybody's telling you that Nvidia is, not going to make it into the future, they've already done what they're going to do, the run is over, they're never going to split again, you're wasting your money, I would probably never take advice from that person, even if asking them if it's going to rain next week. Nvidia is just on the cusp about what is about to happen here. Not only will Nvidia more than likely probably have another split 2 to 3 years from now, but this will be the next leg of Nvidia, will be the biggest one we have seen yet. Not only this year are we going to have another chip come out, but by January, if Trump even wins, regardless of which, Nvidia will be going insane in the next bull run in the market. But thankfully for you today, Nvidia has been ripped apart and the market is in shambles, which is a great and grand opportunity. So take this as opportunity in your life, in your kid's life, whose ever life. Look at this as a retirement right now where you have golden opportunity to start plugging money into this. So let's break this down, what's going on here. So personally, here's what I'm thinking and here's what I'm hoping is going to happen here. Nvidia will fall to around $100 to $90. And obviously, there's people that may look at that and go, why would you want that to happen? Because we know what's going to happen with Nvidia. This isn't a situation where you should be going like, well, do you think Nvidia is ever going to go back to $200 to $300, $500? It's a matter of how soon is it going to go back to there. We have just seen the first AI pop in the market where, even two years ago, I remember a lot of these AI stocks were here. Some of them were like $7, $10. And, even the more expensive ones were like $90. 2 or 3 years ago, people could have never imagined where these AI stocks were going to be today, that they were going to be leading the stock market. But just with this first initial boom in AI and Nvidia being the leader in this, we're about to see the next leg of AI really show numbers that companies have never produced before. So you have Nvidia with the chip that they're going to be releasing, they're still working on, and then there's going to be another chip probably a year from now. But on top of that as well, Nvidia is working on these humanoid robots, and these are going to be the future. This is going to be the next leg of the market right here. This is when Tesla comes out with theirs. Other companies are trying to produce the same thing, but Nvidia and Tesla are pretty much in the lead right now with these humanoid robots. So you as an investor, you're looking at this right now and you're going, well, Nvidia is really expensive. It's $110. That's really expensive. I get that, but here's what I would say to you, friends. If you have $5, $50, $20, start somewhere with the situation. Look at this as a retirement. Look at this as, a year from now, I'm going to look at this and I'll have made a 50% gain on my my investment right now, and my return is going to be really nice. August here, and probably September more than likely, is going to leave a lot of wiggle room here and a lot of meat on the bone for people to short trade Nvidia, because more than likely August, already showing its colors, August 1st here, more than likely is going to be pretty violent in the market. Now with that too, the market is reacting a lot to what's going on in the news. Obviously, we are in the middle of a presidential election here where we have two candidates that are going after two different things in their speeches. This is going to bleed right in the market, and we're already seeing it. So with the market being down, the market taking damage, don't look at this and go like, I'm done. I'm already bag holding. I don't want to do this. Friends, this is the moment. This is the moment in your life right now. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm preaching the gospel here, but this is the moment right now where you can really change. 6 months from now, you're going to go, oh my gosh, I should have moved on that. I was listening to that guy yap his mouth on YouTube. I should have went for it. Friends, I cannot stress enough how much this is a golden opportunity to get into Nvidia. A lot of stocks, a lot of crypto, but talking about Nvidia especially here, I'm hoping that this trend, and more than likely this trend, will continue here into August, where Nvidia, along with other stocks here, will take damage. So like I said, I would not be surprised to see Nvidia to continue to bleed here as the uncertainty in the market bleeds through. We had Jerome Powell talk. Jerome, obviously, everyone knows. I don't want to repeat it too much. Rates are staying the same. He did say probably next time you talk, maybe we will see a rate cut. So with that, when we do see this initial rate cut come in, the stock market is going to pop. But here is the thing that you should really think about. If you don't know much about the market, that you're kind of new to the market, this is a historical moment that's about to happen. So stay with me here. We have stocks right now, and AI stocks in general have already had a massive pop. They're still really high, even with them being beat down right now. But they leave grand opportunity right now with this, because here's what's going to happen. Right now, the market will probably take more damage. It will probably do that. Now, with that, if we do see rate cuts here in September or maybe October, November, more than likely we may not. But say we see rate cuts here December or even January or February. We know that in January, we will see a somewhat of a bull market run in the stock market, because a new candidate will take over as president and the market will react to that. Now, here's the other thing. This is going to sound political, but I'm not trying to be biased whatsoever towards any candidate. But here's what you should know. If Trump does win this election, the stock market will go bananas. It will go bananas. Understand that. That is not a political statement. If anybody's telling you that is false, do not listen to them. This market will go insane. Now, if Kamala wins, the stock market will do well. We know that the market right now is gearing up for a Trump win. It is waiting for that. It is wanting that. So if we have a Trump win and a rate cut at the same time, around the same time, we are going to see astronomical numbers in this market, and this leads the play for Nvidia, for you to start piling up shares, to put money into it. Start short trading here through August and September, even October, where you're buying low, selling high, buying low, selling high. Teach yourself this. It will be a slow process with Nvidia. It will run a little bit, sell off, run a little bit, sell off. But more than likely, Nvidia, unless some kind of crazy news happens with it here, and even the market, which we're not expecting at this moment, the market and Nvidia will take damage here. And you have to look at this too. Nvidia is pretty much leading the market. Nvidia is top dog with leading the market. So with Nvidia having a bad day, the market's going to have a bad day. And when you're looking at this chart on Nvidia, we're probably going to see Nvidia start at 110, and then we're going to see it move to 104. Then we're going to see a drop to 108. But in there's cycles. There's moments for you to buy and sell. Even if you're making 5-10% gains. Think if you did that about 3 times in a week. What if you did it twice in a day? What if you did it once a day for 5 days a week? You would start to build up capital in your position. So really think about how you could really set yourself up going into this new year with the stock market. Nvidia is high, but it leaves wiggle room to where you can get in and out. And what I mean by that is that Nvidia, regardless, it's never going to go down and stay down. This is the top company in the world right now. Nvidia is going to rule the markets going into 2025. That is the truth. So friends, with all that, I hope this encourages you. Do not listen to people if they tell you that Nvidia is done. It is not going to do much more. It's going to bleed down and it's done. That would be probably some of the worst advice you could ever listen to anybody in your whole life. Friends, have a great day. Take care.